You'll be my Jamaican boy.
Listen to this.
Barcelona City FM 107.3. Was that too much of a jolt into the weekend? Did I force you in? Did I shove you into that puddle of fun, which is now a big lake? That is Serial Killers and Jamaican Boy, which is a twist on the classic Kanye West track, which was American Boy, sung by, can you remember who it was sung by? The girl.
Lily Allen.
No, Lily Allen did not sing American Boy.
Oh, the American do that.
Yeah, American Boy. It wasn't Alicia Keys, was it? Because she was like, this girl is on fire. Funny fact, actually, a very good friend of mine. I'm not going to mention names because I was at people's weddings and stuff. But her other half was like, he was like, but what? But this girl, like there's casting. This girl, is she on fire? Like, what do you mean? Like, and she'd be like, no, babe, it's like she's like, queen of the world, like she's taken over. But why? What? So there was this constant confusion as to why this girl was on fire. She wasn't literally on fire; it's more the metaphor. But then again, you could question why she was on fire. If you know who sang the original Kanye West track, who the lady was singing American Boy, please get your answers in on the back of a postcard in the shape of a tweet, Facebook message, or indeed Instagram post. Barcelona City FM, or indeed myself, Spanish Irish chick. In the meantime, I'll tell you what, I got a couple of whoppers coming up for you. It's 18 minutes past 7, which means I've got another 42 minutes roughly. It's amazing. I'm like Rain Man some days with my maths. To try and get you in the mood. Now, whether you're going to rave and misbehave or whether you're going to just sit back and eat that salad in your fridge, which has been there for quite a while, it's up to you. I'm not here to try and promote reckless living or hedonistic lifestyle choices. But what I'm here to do is to provide you with some tunaroonies. Also, if you think you've got a request, then get it in. Got tons of tracks coming up with you. I've got tons of tracks coming up with you. That's not even a sentence. There it is again. I've started making up language.
We make it up as we go.
We make it up as we go along. That's it. We like to keep it spicy. Kicking off proceedings, we've got Madonna. Now, I'm more of a kind of, I stopped at Beautiful Stranger / I think what was her album after that? I kind of like, I think Frozen. Not the musical, by the way, for all you millennials out there, as in that era when she released the track Frozen and Power of Goodbye. That was excellent. And then after that, she started losing the run of herself. And then she did that cover of American Pie. And then she just did like loads of yoga and looked odd.
I don't know who we're talking about.
Madonna.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, Schmeliot, sorry. If you don't know who Madonna is, get the boat. This is the Fedde Le Grand remix, Bitch, I'm Madonna. If I was to have a track, it'd be like Mofo. I'm Spanish Irish chick. Remember, you're listening to Barcelona City FM 107.3. We are your English speaking station here in Catalonia and broadcasting to the world. Maybe the universe. You never know.
Go hard or go home zone, bitch. We gon' holler, we gon' home, we gon' do this all night long. We get freaky if you want, nah, 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 nah. We gon' holler, we gon' home, we gon' do this all night long. We get freaky if you want. Go hard or go home zone, bitch.
Bloody hell, that was intense. I didn't realize it was that hard. You were just making a cup of tea thinking, I don't know whether to go out or stay in. I think I probably traumatized you. If you're driving home on the motorway, please, I hope you just kept to the right speeding limit, because that would just send anyone into rocket motion. I'm so sorry about that. On behalf of me and, people with good musical taste, I do apologize profusely. That is Madonna. Bitch, I'm Madonna. Bitch, that was intense. And the Fedi Legrand remix. Fedi Legrand. Like, I like you, but that was just, oh, good Christ on the bike. Right, it's coming up to 7:23. I don't know. There's just little birds now flying around my head and I'm seeing spots. This is the Friyay show. So we want you to get involved, get in touch. Big shout out to Olivia, all the way from Sweden. And I know she doesn't talk like that, but I do like to think of her talking like that in Sweden. Before that, we played Serial Killers, Jamaican Boy, and we're like, oh, who sang that song with Kanye West? And she very kindly told us Estelle. Do you remember Estelle?
Oh, yes, I remember Estelle.
Now, if you've just tuned in, this is my wonderful co-producer called Schmeliot. I think that's your tagline now, Schmeliot. And what we're going to do is that we're going to tell you what's happening in Barcelona this weekend. So if you are living in Barcelona, if you're here for the holidays and you just randomly just walked onto the frequency that is 107.3, then be still my beating heart, for we have a plethora of things going down, including I've been told on the grapevine, a certain group. Say, I've had far too much coffee. A certain group called Pussy Riot. That's right. If you're thinking, hang on, wait, whoa. Is that the group? Yeah,
It's that
That's
one.
it's that one. Also, we're just going to we're going to check online to get our facts and figures straight about that, because we all know who they are, but at the same time we're still not sure. So in the meantime, I'm going to play this cracker. Can you hear? I sound so professional when I'm like tap 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 tap. Let's see. I've been playing this song nonstop. Actually, it's been making me want to like run to the bus stop really quickly and stuff like that, which is always good. Elliot, are you a man that keeps time?
I have an internal.
Not like keeping time. Like you
Oh.
don't have the concept of time like on a dog collar, and
Okay.
you know, call it fetch. Like you don't like, oh, here time, come here, boy.
Yeah.
Are you good at keeping time?
I think so. I think I like to be on time, and I like to not be late for things.
Well, actually, also, if you're out there listening to us, which obviously you will, that's a bit of a tautology. If you're out there listening to us, if you're listening, yeah, you're listening. If you're not, then you're not. Are you an expat living in Barcelona, and do you keep time, or have you developed the bad habit, which I'm afraid I have, of not basically Spanish time, which everything means 15 minutes later? Okay, get involved, get in touch. Barcelona City FM on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Spanish Irish Chick, that is Ma. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. And if you go searching the inner bowels of MySpace, I'm sure you'll find some lost profile there with some very questionable pictures. But I did look a yacht longer. Anyway, this is Let the Bass Kick in Miami, girl. And this one I dedicate to you, Sandy Box, even though you're probably on your way to the dance lesson that I'm going to be joining you on later on. No, I'm going to a dance lesson. It's ridiculous. Barcelona City FM 107.3.
I'm in Miami, girl. Y'all know me, cause I walk with a limp like an old school pimp or a real OG. I'm rocking Vans, I'm in the same. I got a Red Bull and vodka up in my hand. Hey, you look kinda cute, hey, in that polka dot bikini, girl. Hey, this what I wanna do. Take off that polka dot bikini, girl.
Play all night, let's get it poppin'. I'm in Miami, girl. Drink all day, play all night, let's get it poppin'.
I'm in Miami, girl.
Drink all day, play all night, let's get it poppin'.
I'm in Miami, girl. 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 When I step on the scene, y'all know me, cause I walk with a limp like an old school pimp or a real OG. I'm rocking Vans, I'm in the same. I got a Red Bull and vodka up in my hand.
Get your hands up, put that ass up. Get your hands up, put that ass up.
Barcelona City FM 107.3. That was Let the Bass Kick in Miami, girl. Ooh, I do like that. That was Chucky and Limafou. Do you remember Limafou? Hang on, let me put your microphone on.
I honestly don't know.
No?
But I feel like I missed out a massive part of my childhood on that.
It wasn't what do you mean childhood? It was a couple of years ago. You're not that much. Okay, all right, you. Bloody hell. Yes, when we gathered around the wireless, LMFAO would dance on the airwaves and we'd call our grandparents and it was a family affair. Bloody hell. Tell you what, with these millennials, anything before DVD, they think bloody Tyrannosaurus Rex was sponsoring it. Anyway, before, yeah, could you feel that? Could you feel that pregnant pause there over the airwaves? Yeah, that was a pregnant pause for all you Harold Pinter fans out there. Yeah, you see, I like to stay cultured here on the Friday show. Anyway, before that, we were talking about a certain band that are going to be hitting Barcelona here at the weekend, because this weekend we've got one of the many fiestas, as they call them. I suppose for expat speak, it would be like bank holiday. It's not a bank holiday, but that kind of feel, that kind of vibe, like a bank holiday-ish type vibe, where there's lots of festivities, lots of concerts. In fact, where we were coming from, Plaza Jaume Primer, just in the center of Gothic, they were setting up a concert stage. So, Elliot, take it away. What is it? What's happening this weekend? And before we go to the band, tell them what they can find.
Well, there's the massive fiesta, obviously, in Jaume and places surrounding it, and they'll have those human pyramids that interest me so much.
Oh yes,
and I missed them in La Merced, so
I missed them too. Actually, is it this weekend though?
It's this Saturday at 11 a.m.
I'm not here. Well, I'm actually doing my show. I'm doing my radio show tomorrow. Okay. So you can report back to me next week.
I can go live on Instagram.
You can go live on Instagram while I'm on air with Gigi tomorrow, and I can watch it and just tell everyone else what's going on. Perfect. So we've got the Human Towers. Good. What else?
And there's going to be some live music out in Jaume as well.
Awesome. Now, if you're wondering how to get to Jaume is where I suppose the equivalent of the mayor's house lives. The mayor's house of the county council, the corporation, if you're in Ireland, basically the Ayuntament, that's the massive big building, and it's connected by the yellow line. So if you're wondering how to get there, it's Jaume Primer yellow line, or James the First, for all you really, if you're a real staunch expat, it just translates everything into, and you anglify everything. Yes, James the First. Cool. Okay, so we've got that. Now, we were talking about this famous group. Do you remember, for all of you guys out there, Pussy Riot? Tell us more about Pussy Riot. You have to say it. It's almost like treacle on the lips. Pussy Riot.
Pussy Riot.
That's it. Oh, very good. Anyway, before we turn our listeners on doing awful acts while they drive the car, what happened to them? They got arrested or something, didn't they?
They did. They protested. They did a concert on one of those big old churches they've got up in Moscow.
Oh yeah,
Moscow, St. Petersburg, and they got arrested for it because they have certain lyrics that go against the system, and that's what they're much about. They're going against the system and Putin and his tyranny that he's befalling upon the poor people of Russia.
That's a very, very wonderful and eloquent way of putting it. And I think we all know a little bit about censorship and imprisoning here, but let's not open that kind of worms, because I still, I'm not political, even though my old university mentor, Sasha from Serbia, is like, everything is political. Nothing is neutral. He's not Russian, but that's the only way I can do not Middle Eastern, Eastern European accents. Anywho, so Pussy Riot, they're playing here, are they?
That's right.
Whereabouts?
They're going to be playing in Sala Apollo.
Sala Apollo. Okay, well, there you go. If you want to see, they're all girls, aren't they?
I believe so.
If you want to see some babes that have been banged up, and I don't mean like that. Oh dear, it writes itself, really. It writes itself. Then go to Sala Apollo to watch some Pussy Riot. Now, here's the deal. I have to admit, I've never heard any of their music. All I know is from what I've watched on the news. So this is a bit of a musical Russian roulette. Yeah. But according to these playlists, it's Russian the most roulette. Popular song. Oh, Russian roulette!
There you go.
Then you see, it writes itself. You know what? Yeah, I like to claim that I'm an aural genius, but it just writes itself. Okay, this is Pussy Riot. Get your tickets. They'll be playing at Sala Apollo this Saturday. And this is Make America Great Again. I'm assuming with a sense of irony. I'm assuming this is all with a sense of irony. Remember, you're listening to the Friyay show on Barcelona City FM 107.3.
What do you want your world to look like? What do you want it to be? Do you know that the world has two sides and nobody is free? Did your mama come from Mexico? Papa come from Palestine? Seeking all through Syria, crossing all the borderlines. Let other people in. Listen to your women. Stop killing black children. Make America great again. Let the other people in. Listen to your women. Stop killing black children. Make America great again. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da. Could you imagine a politician calling a woman a dog? Do you wanna stay in the kitchen? Is that where you belong? How do you picture the perfect leader? How do you want him to be? Has he promoted the use of torture and killing families? Did your mama come from Mexico? Papa come from Palestine? Sneaking all through Syria, crossing all the borderlines. Let the other people in. Listen to your women. Stop killing black children. Make America great again. Let the other people in. Listen to your women. Stop killing black children. Make America great again. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da-da. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da. Da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-da-da. Da-dum, da-da-dum, ba-ba. Did your mama come from Mexico? Papa come from Palestine? Sleeping all through Syria, crossing all the borderlines. Let the other people in. Listen to your women. Stop killing black children. Make America great again. Let the other people in. Listen to your women. Stop killing black children. Make America great again. Da-dum, da-da-da-da-da. Da-dum, da-da.
Barcelona City FM 107.3. That was Pussy Riot, Make America Great Again. And I am very pleasantly surprised.
Blown away.
Blown away indeed. Now, here's the thing. I wasn't being judgmental when I thought, oh, this is going to be, well, I was. Actually, I'm completely lying. I thought it was just going to be a bunch of ladies, women, the gender is irrelevant, just basically hitting instruments. And I don't mean hitting as in like a musical metaphor, literally just banging instruments going blah, and then they got arrested. And to be fair, sometimes when you hear groups that quote unquote sing like that, you're like, well, yeah, you should have been arrested because that's just awful. That's just a crime to music and my ears.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? But no, pleasantly surprised. So after that, you know, I kind of wish I was here on Saturday to get my tickets to see Pussy Riot, but I'm being whisked away to Tusa de Mar for funsies. So I won't be here.
Lucky for some.
I know. That's, well, what can I say? Work hard, play hard. Shout out time to Betta Costa, who said that was a cool song. Olivia from Sweden. Who else do we have? We've got Blue Boy joined. Who else? Oh, I can't see a thing. Accent Flowers 1314. Bali Accessories joined. Hello, Bali Accessories. Perkunner joined. Can't pronounce that. Nani Alameda joined. And Pabo _378. I'm always dubious of people with handles and lots of numbers because I think it's either a bot or somebody trying to ask me if I like the Illuminati.
Read between the lines.
Read between the lines. So if you're a bot or you want people to join your Illuminati group, I'm afraid I'm busy. Soz. Anyway, if you've just tuned in, where have you been? This is it. Where have you been? For crying out loud, shut the front door. I don't know what's going on anymore. And this is the Friyay show with me, your pre-drinks on-air gal pal, Spanish-Irish chick. I do exactly what I say on the tin. That is be half Spanish, half Irish. I've played this song before and I'm going to play it again. Why? Because I'm a rebel. I played it last week. If you're about to swoop in for that salad in the fridge, don't bypass the salad. Grab that bottle of gin that you've shoved at the end of your freezer box because we all have one floating around there. And if you've pulled out the gin and you realized, it's frozen, don't worry, just get your hairdryer, whisk it about, and you got yourself a nice warm something. This is Camel Fat and Elderbrook. This is Cola. I wish I was going out tonight, but I'm not.
Got ready for the night and she's heading for the lights. But she sees the vision going, cupping line after line. See how she looks for trouble. See how she dances and she sips a Coca-Cola. She can't tell the difference and that's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in it. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now, enough of the arguments. She sips a Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for, but they don't wanna let you in it. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now, enough of the arguments. She sips a Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. 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 That's what you're coming for. I don't wanna let you in. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now, enough of the arguments. She sips a Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. That's what you're coming for. I don't wanna let you in. You drop your back to the floor and you're asking what's happening. It's getting late now, hey now, enough of the arguments. She sips a Coca-Cola, she can't tell the difference yet. Got ready for the night. She's heading for the light. She sees the vision going, talking line after line. See how she looks like trouble. See how she dances and she sips a Coca-Cola.
Right. Oh, love a bit of feedback on my Mac. That is Cola, Club Mix, Caramel Fat, and Elderbrug. Let's talk closer to the microphone, Spanish Irish chick. It's coming up to 7:45. It's that times. Time flies when you're having fun. Right, we're playing another type of Russian roulette, but I'm assuming it's going to be a good choice. This chap is a London-based DJ and producer. He is Fred Webb, also known as 1991. Do you reckon that's the year he was born in?
I'd put money on it.
That's really depressing. That's so depressing.
Why?
I could be his well older sister. 1991, blimus. And the most exciting newcomer artist in UK dance music after releasing an MTA record. I don't know why I'm talking like this, but I just feel the need to talk like that.
A geezer, isn't it?
He's like a geezer, isn't it? I'm in London. What? Bloody 1991, isn't it?
You know what I mean, mate?
Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Doing the Lambert walk. Right, listen, I'll tell you what, enough of that. Enough of that. I think I'm just doing it subconsciously so that some voiceover company will just hear me and they'll be like, we want that woman's voice. We need that woman now. Get me that woman. So this is 1991 and dim sum.
Dim sum.
I'll have a dim sum, please. Thanks very much. I had to do it on Barcelona City FM 107.3.
need you. I 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 need you.
The miracle, I look me in my eyes, no way. I float like a ribbon in the sky, no play. Hey, look, smooth or rugged, I'm a Usain running car, does it in my own lane. Then I'm a flash for the picture, she'll come back, no. Hasta la vista, computer love, I man my finger, baby, I'm a man, not your mister, I missed ya. My lifestyle's terribly wild, but you never catch me on the Jeremy Kyle show. Explosive, terrorist style, don't think I'm a blow, I get therapy now. Oh,
I miss school and I haven't got a job yet. My count's still, my daughter's on the way. I went club until my world was revolving. Pretty women and alcohol. I ride smug, beat like a tractor. I ride smug, beat like a train. Choo choo, go hard, go faster. Stack peas every day. I ride smug, beat like a tractor. I ride smug, beat like a pig. Choo choo down the rocky road. More women, more alcohol. Yeah.
I'm living my life, cause that's what I do best. The girls on my bank wanna show me interest. Hey look, pounds or pennies, I don't scrounge off any. I'm fly, I am not an insect. And I'm the life of the party. I came with Ken, but I left with his Barbie. Baby's with me, she can ride in the car seat. If she's an angel, I'm Charlie. Oh, please. My lifestyle's terribly wild, but you never catch me on the Jeremy Kyle show. Explosive, terrorist style. Don't think I'm a blow, I get you therapy now. Oh,
I miss school and I haven't got a job yet. My girl's still, my daughter's on the way. I went club until my world was revolving. Pretty women and alcohol. I ride smart, feel like a tractor. I ride smart, feel like a tree. Choo choo, go hard, go faster. Stack peas every day. I ride smart, feel like a tractor. I ride smart, feel like a tree. Choo choo down the road. More women, more alcohol. Don't say my name when I'm at the bar. Cause I'm in the zone and I'm trying my hardest not to fall. And I'm so gone, I'm so gone. Just leave me alone, alone.
my lifestyle's terribly wild, but you never catch me on the Jeremy Kyle show. Explosive, terrorist style. Don't think I'm a blow, I get you therapy now. Oh,
I miss school and I haven't got a job yet. My girl's still, my daughter's on the way. I went club until my world was revolving. Pretty women and alcohol. I ride smart, feel like a tractor. I ride smart, feel like a tree. Choo choo, go hard, go faster. Stack peas every day. I ride smart, feel like a tractor. I ride smart, feel like a tree. Choo choo down the road.
Barcelona City FM 107.3. I'm not saying goodbye just yet. That was Treacher and Wretch 32. This is So Sexy DJ SO Beats Remix. Oh.
Wanna hit the floor with some hot women. So nice, showtime, spend time with him. Know that you're sexy, later on text me. I'm a fool for a hot girl with tight in him. I love it when the music goes. You can wind slow on and take full control. And you say you wanna try new things. I wanna hear you sing. I'll keep the flow, so when I roll, got my best clothes and I feel loco. I'm in the club sharing a love. Mr. Powers with a bit of mojo. Won't stop, not till I drop. Feeling your swag from the shoes to the top. And you say you wanna try new things. I wanna hear you sing.